My car. How's it going, all you guys and girls in the Illumination? Time to jump aboard the Loon Train. It's me, it's JJD. JJ the Illuminator here.
The sweet one.
Also known by almost countless other aliases and nicknames. We won't get into that right now. YouTube has changed a lot in the 3 or 4 years that I've been putting out content up till this point, going on 4 years now, and I've been a user of YouTube for over 10 years. I only started making content back in December of 2017, but honestly, YouTube has changed. Okay, YouTube has definitely changed, and it's not necessarily for the better. And let me just go on record. My own opinion about that is YouTube has not changed for the better. Back 4 years ago, there were a lot less content creators, which meant views were better. YouTube changed about, the rules about how you can make money on YouTube. And the channels that tried to start under the new rules were pretty much doomed from the start. Although the constant changing, it seems like as soon as you think you're going to get ahead, YouTube changes again and puts you right back down at the bottom. But people had, and the words that we used way back when were visions of grandeur, that they were going to be the next big thing out there, and unfortunately, we're not. That being said, the people who started early enough tend to keep their audience. Whereas people like me, the audience has changed over the years. I have my core group of followers. I had what I thought was the core group that only watch, a video of mine every now and then. But, that's life. I'm not going to sit here and cry over spilt milk, because I'm a proponent of, I firmly believe real life first. Always real life first. But you got these big time YouTubers who they could show themselves doing nothing and get 50,000 hits on a video, and it's just really not fair. And I know life isn't fair, but you have these big time YouTubers doing crappy videos, but because their fan base is so large, they still do well. Whereas if you're trying to grow a channel, unless you have something that goes viral, you don't have a shot. To put in, when it comes to an idea for YouTube, for a video, to put in the time to film it, editing, if you do it, it takes time. And sometimes, you look and you get, 8 views, and one of them was you. I don't mean you, I mean yourself. One of them was yourself. It just makes you think, is this really, and I'm not saying is it worth it, because it's a labor of love, and it's always, for me, it's always going to be a labor of love, because the pandemic hit, and a lot of the bigger ideas that I wanted to do didn't happen, and you just can't go into stores and film like I used to do. It's frowned upon a lot of places, and I don't have the money to show my big mansion or anything like that. But I honestly believe YouTube has not changed for the better. YouTube used to be a place where you can go and create a fan base that would grow, but you had to have the tools to do it. But the tools, according to YouTube, the tools have changed so much, and it keeps you guessing all the time, because as soon as you think you have the right formula, things change. So you either have to adapt, or you have to just grin and bear it and just realize there's nothing much you can do about it. You have 2 choices. You either keep going or you stop. And a lot of people, they stopped. A lot of people didn't. To each his own. I wish everyone the best, but everyone has their own ideas about what they want their channel to be, and either people watch or they don't. But like I said, for a lot of people, it's a labor of love, and I know we're thankful for every view we get, and it's just always going to be that way. But myself included, you have to come to the assumption, the realization rather, that in the greater scheme of things, there's no way I'm gonna come across a formula that's gonna be popular. Not doing the things that I'm doing, but things change, life changes, time changes, the times are changing, and who knows what the future brings. You just trudge along during those bad times and hope for the good times. Well, in the words of Adam Nawu, I've said so much, yet I've said so little. I think I'll end it here. If you made it to the end of this video, hit that like button. I appreciate it. Put your comments below if you have anything to add. I appreciate everyone that writes, everyone that watches. See you on the flip side. I'm off to the races. I love you all. Take care. This is the Illuminator, and I'll be back. And before I get out of here, I just wanted to say a big thank you for coming over and watching. It really means a lot to me. If you liked the video you just saw, hit that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you haven't done so already, please click that subscribe button. It's 100% free. It'll help keep you up to date on all my videos and vlogs. And don't forget to ring that bell.
Game over.
You don't know the power of the dark side.